And the guys are pretty excited for Friday, obviously. There's been a lot of work put in, 5 weeks practice, competing against the same guys over and over again outside of the exhibition and the scrimmage. But we're very, very excited. The players are. We're pretty healthy right now too, which is a plus. And so just looking forward to it starting on Friday.
Coach, what are you looking for from your guys out of this very first game to kick things off?
Yeah, I mean we're still learning. We're still trying to improve on things. We're trying to see. You want to be exposed some. You want to try and find out what you need to get better at. But I really like the group. It's been very, very enjoyable group to coach so far. It's exciting what they can do, and particularly at the offensive end of the floor. That being said, we're not the not the biggest team, not the longest team, not the strongest team. So we're gonna have to outplay people. Just outplay them, not try and physically beat them up and out rebound. We just so we do a lot of skill work, so that our players are ready to play that style, and then we'll see what the results are.
Obviously, exhibition game was a big mismatch, but what did you take away when you reviewed the film?
It's that again we have the potential to score a lot of points, and I never felt in that game, like even when we were down a little bit early in the game, that that I lost any confidence. I know we're capable of doing it at that end. There were a lot of unusual combinations in that game too that I was playing, even teams that probably may never be on the court at the same time again in a real game. So I think the most thing that it was good for was for our freshmen to get experience playing in front of a crowd with officials, and same thing even for Shannon to being away for a year to put the uniform on, to get out there in a real game situation.
Do you the limitations with the depth or maybe the size present challenges with the pace that you want to play at?
Well, I mean, I think that our guys are very fit right now. That we have guys that could play extended minutes. Hoping that you stay out of foul trouble. Cody, Trey are used to playing big minutes. Shannon, I barely took him out. In Buffalo. So I mean, I could have guys that could play at a good speed and a good pace and play heavy minutes. We're going to have to. Jethro's coming along. He's had a better week in practice, probably his best week overall for us. And I mean, he's just going to continue to take steps, and hopefully he grows up quick.
Do you have a number of minutes in mind for Jethro to start? Just about 15, 20 minutes, anything like that?
Yeah, it's a little early to tell the exact amount. I think some of that will be based on the game situation. I want to try and protect him, put him in good situations to gain confidence and play well. Got a lot of experienced guys, and we've been playing with different lineups, so I have some options and flexibility with him.
What did he do this past week to have such a great week?
He's just been getting in the gym earlier. I think he's maturing a little bit. He sees what the jump is from the high school level to this level, and how much harder you have to work. And I think he sees other guys working on their game like that, Trey and Shannon and Cody and guys that are leaders on our team, and he's seeing the success they have, and so he's putting more time in and more work on his own. He's more proactive to do that.
Where's Andre Adams at as far as how you want to bring him along, and how much do you expect to kind of get him in early in the season?
Yeah, I mean, Andre is for a guy again that hasn't played in 2 years and has had the injuries and didn't have any reps really in July. He's still playing catch up, and he's in a position that I certainly could put him in a game, and that's an option for me on Friday. But we've talked, and I'm going to be very patient with his development.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about the chemistry that you're seeing on this team and some of your key impact players?
I just think that the thing that we've been doing the best consistently is sharing the ball. I think the group generally likes each other, and plays pretty cohesively on offense, and is willing to make the extra pass to a teammate. So, you know, that unselfishness is a great quality. And I think that they trust that there are numerous guys that could score the ball, and I think they gain confidence as individuals because their strength in numbers in guys that can score.
You signed 2 players today, Remy and Kimani. Can you tell us what they bring?
Yeah, well, Remy was, you know, was a great get for us, and he has a lot of characteristics I look for in a lead guard and a leader. You know, he's a dynamite defender. He's got a great motor. You know, he can really push the ball in transition. He's got great speed, and so just trying to get to the style of play and recruit guys to the style, he fits perfectly. Great intangibles too. You know, really good student, good kid, great family, and he's been in, you know, a winning program. Sierra Canyon is one of, you know, the top high school programs. He's about winning, and you love to have that from the point guard spot. You know, Kimani's played against great competition, you know, on the AAU circuit, and you know, he's got a big-time reputation, can really get to the basket effectively, and does a lot of things well. You know, he's just not one of those guys you're going to call him a shooter or a great passer. He just does, you know, a little bit of everything and gives you great size, you know, for a wing player. So we got, you know, really high hopes for both of those 2 guys.
Anything else, Remy?